Hi there, I'm TK, also known as Technical Knowledge. I stream almost entirely on Twitch, viewer battles, ranked battles, and other stuff as well. There's a link in the description to my channel, so come check me out. And now, on to the video. How's it going, all my viewers? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to basically this new video you're watching now. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Now, today I am going to talk to you about, well, my first ever. I think this is probably like my first ever. Let's show off what this team is before we actually get into Series 7, and shows what is the thought process, what is the strategy behind this team, as I like to call it. Team Hat 3.0, or I think it's more, I think it's more like Team Horse, because it's kind of obvious why it's called why I think it's more like Team Horse instead of Team Hat. But regardless, based on, the previous series Team Hat, we keep the Hatterene from last season. Reason why? Hatterene's just awesome. It's just so powerful. Anyone who says otherwise has never embraced the power of the hat. And that is pretty much how this team goes. It's basically Trick Room oriented. You have 4 Trick Room Pokemon that like to fight in Trick Room. You have a very powerful special attacker with Primarina. In this case, I have a Choice Specs on my Primarina. You have the granddaddy of the Trick Room Pokemon, or in this case, Grand Queen of the, the Grand Queen of the team, within the hat. Special attack, maximum special attack, maximum offensive power with the Life Orb, healer on the ability, because, it just makes a lot better, it's a lot better help than I found Magic Bounce to be. Most people don't go into, trying to paralyze or trying to do anything to the hat because they fear the, they fear the Magic Bounce. So they don't go into the hat. They don't try to go for the taunt. They don't try to go for the, the spore. They don't try to do that. They fear the Magic Bounce. They think it's pointless. And so, using that to our advantage, why use Magic Bounce? Up next is going to be our Follow Me user. Now, I'm still debating whether using this team, etc., because of Snips here. Snips was very reliable, as you saw in Series 6, but in Series 7, with the return of all the banned Pokemon, and of course, the Legends, he's gonna have a hard time. So I might swap him off for something like Indeedee or something. But at the moment, Togetic is a very strong, very powerful, can take a lot of hits as a Follow Me user with the Eviolite boost. And since he doesn't have much in the way of health, I can focus everything into the defenses, make him exceptionally tanky to a lot of things. He also has options with the Life Dew to recover health. He can also go with the Serene Grace, the Tri-Attack, gives me a 40% chance to get a Freeze, a Paralysis, or Burn. 40% chance to get one of those, and it's like a 1 in 3 chance if the Serene Grace does activate. So, pretty good odds in my opinion. Then, you've got Glastrier, as I call him, but I think it's pronounced Glastrier. And the basic goal of what Glastrier wants to do, it just wants to go on the offense. I go for the Assault Vest here, make me as exceptionally tanky as possible, since I've got everything into my attack and to my HP, and my defensive stats are much higher than my special defense stat. I can go for the Assault Vest to even things out. And he's also the backup, he's also the backup Dynamax user if necessary. He can deal a lot of damage. He counters a lot of things that are currently meta at the moment. Now, you're wondering why I have Spectrier as well as Glastrier. Why do I have Spectrier and Glastrier? Well, this comes to the thought process behind the team's overall goal. Some of you might notice, but whenever I use Hatterene to go for the max darknesses. This reduces the opponent's special defense stats. Makes it easier for my special attackers to just wipe the floor with them, such as Harmony, or, if necessary, Hilda, later on. She can just one-shot things under the psychic terrain if the opponent has lost a special defense stage. And that's pretty much the same reason behind Spectrier. Spectrier goes for 2 different types of attacks. Max Darkness, as you see with the Dark Pulse for my special attack, or Shadow Ball, or Max Phantasm, which will reduce the physical defense stat. This will help out Glastrier and Zapdos on the team, who can just come in and sweep up whatever remains on the field. Very handy, and it's very useful tech when you look at Spectrier in the Dynamax format. As for Zapdos, well, it's pretty obvious why Zapdos is on the team. He's there to counter Incineroar, he's there to counter Landorus Therian. No other reason on the team. He can deal a lot of damage if he gets his stat boosts, and with the Adrenaline Orb, I can Dynamax him instead. Zapdos will outspeed Spectrier if he can get the Adrenaline Orb active. And since Spectrier is a ghost type, can't be faked out, I don't have to worry about being faked out. And, as you've noticed, he has Throat Chop, so if he Dynamaxes, he can go for the Max or he can go for the Max Darkness, reduce the special defense stat, which plays into the team's... it just plays into what the team wants to do, just blow things up. It's very powerful. It's a very coordinated team. It's very hard to pull the stuff off. That's pretty much how I've done all my teams in the past. Just very hard to coordinate them. And now I'm gonna switch off the switch and go over to the internet. So 3, 2, 1, and boop, and boop. So here we are. On to Showdown, just to demonstrate once again, just to look over the spreads, just to look over again the EVs, IVs, etc. So, here we go. Zapdos Galarian, as I said, Adrenaline Orb, he's got the Defiant ability. That's pretty much standard on all the Galarian Zapdoses. They only got Defiant. Got Protect, Thunderous Kick, Drill Peck, Throat Chop. 2 stab options, 1, secondary option if I needed to, but mostly for the Max Darkness to reduce the special defense. Maximum speed, 8 and attack. I think the remaining 4 EVs can go somewhere else, but it's mostly Adamant Nature, speed, attack. Hope the opponent leads with a Intimidator. If not, oh well. Gonna work with what we got. Spectrier, there at Focus Sash, very fragile. It's a very fragile Pokemon. Don't want to take physical attacks, especially a Sucker Punch. I'm looking at you, Moxie. I know you're making fun of my Spectrier over here. I know you're making fun of my horses. But Spectrier can do stuff. It just requires to be worked in a specific way. Now, as for, like I said, up here, G-Max Hatterene leading the team for Team Hat. Got the Quiet Nature, Healer ability, Life Orb, Max Special Attack, Max HP, very tanky, very bulky, very destructive. Snips the Togetic, very tanky, Follow Me, Serene Grace Evilite user, Try Attack, Follow Me, Protect, Life Dew, Sassy Nature, all the special defense, all the physical defense stat, all the things. Primarina, Modest Nature, like I said, Choice Specs, Hyper Voice. There's nothing else to it. Max HP, Max Special Attack. Nothing else to it. Just blows things up. Glastrier, like I said before. The Salt Vest, Chilling Neigh. It's a snowballing Pokemon, and that's not a nice joke. That's not a nice joke. It really does snowball. Once it gets the first attack boost, it starts to snowball. Icicle Crash. Don't know why it's Smart Strike here. It's supposed to be Heavy Slam. Just replace Smart Strike with Heavy Slam. Or if you want, you could put Smart Strike on. Nothing wrong with it. But Heavy Slam is a bit better option. Unless, of course, you're fighting someone who Dynamaxes, then it's a bad option. High Horsepower. And I know I put Assurance here, but this is actually a close combat. Assurance is one option I was running. It can do a lot of damage, especially if you're not in the Trick Room setting. So there's one possible option if you want, but I think it's better with the close combat instead. Brave Nature, Max HP, Max Physical Attack, give it an Assault Vest, let the horse do what it wants to do. And that is pretty much Team Hat in a nutshell. It wants to blow things up, It wants to set the field so it can blow things up, mess with the opponent's special defenses so that they cannot withstand attacks forever. If I can get the Trick Room up with the hat and keep the hat safe long enough, it doesn't matter if I'm dying. If I can keep the hat safe long enough for her to set the field up, set the terrain up, set everything up for the team, then the team can deal the job afterwards. I hope you guys like this video. Hopefully you like the background music, and I hope y'all like the team that I showed you. Hopefully you kitties will use it. I'll show you what it looks, show you the team, etc. in a few moments. 1, 2, 3, and boop! And boop! How's it going, everyone? There you go. There is the team right there. 000000069508 W3. There you go. That is the team. If you want to try this team out yourself, if you want to test that out, see how it works, see if there's method behind my madness or my insanity, or you just want to use it just to prove me wrong and say I'm an idiot and come back to the comment section saying, writing up the 500-word essay or something saying, TK, you're an idiot! Get off YouTube, you suck! Well, there you go. Till next time, kitties, I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody. Peace!